Okay, welcome back to the homestead, friends. More work to be done. Yep, this is all exciting work though, because this is all attaching and going to wind up culminating a huge part of our plan for this property, putting in pipe and wiring and that kind of stuff, and burying it into trenches means that it's there for us to use, or will be. Anyway, let's get started. Well, first thing I'm going to work on is this sprinkler line that I cut in half. Got a repair piece here and a couple of unions. I need to go get a Sawzall and some other tools so that I can actually do this. I'm going to have to dig out a little bit on this side to give me some more room. But this is about the right length, so we're in good shape. All right, well, that takes care of fixing the sprinkler line. You noticed I used a repair connector for that. It has a rubber O-ring in between the two halves, so you secure the two ends with the glue, and then you screw them tight together with the coupling and the O-ring. Not supposed to leak. We'll just say that's it. All right, let's move on to some other things. Oh, and that pipe that originally comes out of that whole system there is kind of pinkish purple. It's for reclaimed water, because that's the water that's been cleaned up and chlorinated and all that stuff from the septic tank. So that water goes out and waters our property out there. You've probably seen that stuff other places. The sprinkler heads are even kind of that same color, letting you know that it's reclaimed water. So it's not a big deal that I put that one little section of Schedule 40, regular PVC 40 in there, because it's the same pipe. It's just not pink, purple, pinkle, prink. I don't know, one of those colors. Anyway, it's not that. So it'll be fine. All right. One other thing I picked up while I was in town was conduit clamps, so I can secure this conduit to this post. I have to bend those. One of our longest, okay, not straight, but most direct trenches that we have runs from the main water line at the south end of the property to the north end of the property over here where the RV is. And the only thing that's going to be in that trench is one water line. So I would like to get that water line in the trench, even though I'm not ready to hook things up. So I'll run it long and let it stick out and then go back and hook it up later. But for now, I just need to get the pipe in the ground so we can get the trench closed up. There's some chance of rain later next week. I do have to work tomorrow, but not until the afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay that main 3/4 inch line from all the way over there to all the way over here. And then we're going to lay some other lines too, even though we're not hooking them up just yet. We're going to get them in the ground so we're going to get as much in the ground as we can, and everything that we've got in a trench that's ready to be filled up, we're going to fill up, because we don't want the rain to come down and hit the nice ground up dirt that the trencher did that makes it so easy to push it back in the hole. Because if it rains, what's going to happen is that ground up dirt's going to turn to mud, and then it's going to turn to clay, and then it's going to turn to rocks, basically, and that'll be difficult to fill the trench with. If we can get it filled before it rains, we're better off. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to grab the 3/4 inch line, and I'm going to run it all the way over there. All the way over there. Let me show you. So it's going to go from there all the way to there. And right there is where we're going to put a faucet. So we have one on this side. Well, there'll be one for the RV as well, but this one's separate for watering or whatever we need. And then that trench goes all the way down there. And there's nothing in between. So I'm just going to drop the pipe in the hole, and we'll start burying that hole up. I've never messed with this stuff before, so I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to secure that over here so that I can unroll it, because it's been rolled up a long time and it wants to stay in the shape it's in. Let me go get something to secure this. Huh, I stopped short. All right, this area I'm coming up to now is the area where I've been driving in and out. So I'm going to have to shovel some dirt out of the hole, out of the trench, because obviously driving over it knocks a bunch of dirt in there. We'll get that shoveled out, continue on. Boy, I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered this pipe. Clearly I didn't order enough. I only ordered 300 feet of the 3/4. It's almost 300 feet across. I still have to go that way and back that way. Now I do have 2 more rolls of 100 foot, 1/2 inch, but that's not going to be nearly enough either. I'm going to have to give some thought to this. that does it for the big stuff. I made it almost to my shop, which is good because that's about where I would shrink it down anyway to 1/2 inch and then run that way as well. I don't know. I guess I'll keep laying pipe and we'll just see how far we get to go before, and then we'll know how much we need to buy. Sounds like a great idea if you ask me. It's the only one I got. This is where my outdoor sink's going to go. That's the plan. I have some of this 4x4 direct bury wire or cable left over, and my thought was that I think I ordered enough to go back from the panel to where we're going to have the kitchen, because that's going to be a central point of electrical usage there. Kitchens, you know, you got ovens and stoves and all those kinds of things. Of course, stove will be probably propane, but nevertheless, I'm not sure how much I have, so I'm going to lay it out and see if there's enough to reach. I think we're just a tad bit short. Dang it. I don't know. There might be some concessions we can make to make that work. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. It's late. I'm tired. I drove into the city and back today and had some things to run around to do over there. And I'm pooped. So, sure appreciate you washing. Or watching. You can wash if you want. I can't smell you. Anyway, sure appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time on the homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, leave us a comment. Bye now.